Every year, the World Bank provides more than $30 billion in funding to over 140 member countries around the world to support development projects in infrastructure, energy, water and sanitation, and health and nutrition. These projects help boost shared prosperity and lift millions living on less than $1 a day out of poverty. Sometimes, unfortunately, that money gets diverted by corruption. What can you do about this? Here is a real example of how one person helped save 1 million from corruption. The World Bank financed a health project to a post-conflict fragile country to supply critical medical equipment to health centers. The health ministry there prepared the tender documents so that companies could bid to win the contract. However, before the tender documents were made public, one supplier already knew the technical specifications and quantities of the medical equipment that the health ministry wanted to purchase. How is something like this possible? The supplier had an ongoing secret arrangement with an insider who leaked confidential information in exchange for a kickback. That is, a percentage of the contract value when the supplier is awarded the contract. With this corrupt arrangement, there would be no fair competition for the other suppliers wanting to win the contract. But one person who learned of this illicit scheme reported it to the World Bank's Integrity Vice Presidency. INT is an independent unit within the World Bank Group that investigates allegations of fraud and corruption in the development projects the World Bank supports around the world. The INT launched an investigation working closely with the World Bank's procurement and health teams to monitor the integrity of the procurement process and manage the risks. The INT also cooperated with national anti-corruption authorities who opened their own investigations. In the end, the procurement process was still completed, but the contract was not awarded to the supplier, thus preventing more than 1 million from corruption. $1 million may not seem like much when the World Bank lends billions, but in the developing world, it can help hundreds of lives of those who need medical services. When one person speaks up for integrity, it really can make a difference. Help us fight corruption to reduce poverty and boost shared prosperity. Go to www.worldbank.org/integrity to learn more about how to report corruption.